This is the last evening we're going to spend in Dubai, living here. We're in a place called Bur Dubai, and over there is Dira, which is the oldest part of town, but this is also an old section, but a bit more touristy. And just about to pass is a big yellow boat, which will eventually come, or perhaps the camera person has anticipated the big yellow boat. What do I know? And that's a wonder bus tour, if you wanted to know what that yellow boat had been. But I see that you're panning away.
I'm already panning away.
And we're about to have hummus Beiruti,
Yeah.
which is a mixture of hummus and garlic and lots of lovely things. And a mint lemon without sugar for one of us, and with sugar for another of us.
So as Scott says, this is one of the more historic parts of Dubai, and this is where the museums are, and it's also where the house of the original ruler of Dubai lived. It's done very nicely like an old Medina. You've got a wind tower up there. In fact, actually I'll just walk so that you can have a look at the wind tower. Traditional wind tower, open on four sides so that the wind comes in, the cool wind comes in during the summer from whatever direction is available. Palm trees, and now panning back across so that you can see the rest of the historic town. There's also a historic museum village here, which shows what an old Medina used to look like. And actually it also contains tents because the people here originally were Bedouins. And we passed a pearl, in fact actually might even go back and have a look at the pearl, because Dubai's fortune was based on pearl fishing. And until artificial pearls started coming in, cultured pearls started coming in, I think from Japan, it was very, very lucrative. So, panning around again, and we'll be back with Scott in a second or two, and I'll let him have the final word. As he says, this is our last day, certainly together, living in Dubai.
Together?
No, not telling. No, because Scott flies back tomorrow, and I fly back in about 2 days' time. So that's the end of our Dubai adventure, at least for the moment.
Since we're just about to be served in 30 seconds with our hummus, I'd just like to say, had you panned around 360 degrees, that could have been your video to get yourself a role in The Exorcist, that seminal
Really?
1976
Yes,
film.
unfortunately.
Anyway, you better stop by pressing the red button.
All right.
Thank you and goodbye.
Goodbye.